Alright, dude. So, basically now, I really don't know how Los Angeles is gonna, like, I don't even know how to explain it, because, okay, I had my neighbor, right, like, bothering me, vandalizing, my yard and stuff, whatever. And, my mom protecting him and whatever have you. And so basically, I didn't even start a single thing with this person. And knowing that I didn't initiate anything with this person to really invoke him to basically start combating with me, I was like, oh, alright, well, that should be good on my part, because I was thinking about it and I was like, dude, so they're going to essentially do the same thing as Trump's doing, because Trump wants them to do the same thing that he wants them to do, and that's just, cause the entire homeless problem for the sake of what's being exposed. But everybody wants to point one direction and another direction. It literally all points to one direction. Dude, hold on a second. Alright, so I'm gonna press a lot of people's buttons with this one, right? But I'm in public, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so One Direction, right? It's called One Direction as a band. And so people are gonna be like, you're just trying to, like, make this all funny, but what if you're in front of a judge and they're gonna be like, this isn't comedic and this is a serious issue and you just have to go back to rehab, right? Just like Shia LaBeouf, right? But here's the thing. So I'm talking about One Direction, right? That deals with celebrities, okay? Shia LaBeouf, whatever. I'm in Brentwood right now. You guys remember what happened at frickin', Whole Foods? This guy literally could have got away with anything if I do one thing, just one thing wrong. I don't even have to touch a single person, just one thing wrong, doesn't matter. Apparently downloading an image was always illegal. Everybody did the same thing. And now, like, it's just harder to kind of do it, when you go on Google, they'll, like, kind of restrict you or whatever. Or they'll just, like, put, like, this pattern of stuff, it's, like, translucent, whatever. The point is that I'm talking about One Direction, and I'm like, why is it called One Direction? Now I mention it, and then I'm like, oh, because, like, yeah, we're all going one direction, whatever, like, because everybody's like, oh, society basically, like, dictates what we do. Basically, society gets to decide what you get to do. Not you get to decide what you get to do. And I mean, like, we kind of understand that in America now more than ever. And now you can see it with all these other countries. It's like everybody wants a specific example. It's like, oh, well, is it China? Is it Russia? Is it Ukraine? Is it North Korea? Is it Japan? Is it, I don't know. Is it Africa? Is it Germany? I was thinking of Germany because Deutsch kind of sounds like dog, but not really. It's probably if you had, like, the thickest accent ever, I guess. You just, like, okay. Now talking about distorting, right? Information, whatever, right? So apparently this whole thing with it being about One Direction is that was the direction that you're always going through anyway. Like, now it's really tough for everybody wants to be like, oh, what about these models on the internet? I'm like, well, you're dealing with mainly females there, but what about the males, right? Now that kind of like gets, you know, a bit haywire. All right, definitely gonna press a lot of people's buttons with this one. All right, so One Direction was always about the Epstein list. That's what it was all about the entire time. Dude, people get tired at their work, and I'm talking like a fine line, no questions asked. It's just that 100% fact 9-to-5 job. Not like you're an entrepreneur. You're a quote unquote entrepreneur, or you're I don't know, you're not an entrepreneur, okay? Everything was, even the 9-to-5 workers aren't even real. And like, I know that's going to be like a crazy statement, but if you kind of think about it, you could use a managers, for example. It's like, why is this person a manager if they're the most overweight? And even if they're overweight and they're still healthy, why do they have the most problematic or pragmatic attitude, all right? Whether you're being a problem just for the sake of being a problem, or you're being a problem for the sake of a better reason. It doesn't have to be good or morally good. It's stupid. So that's what was happening the entire time. It's like, dude, I literally had somebody try to smack me with a pipe in San Pedro, Los Angeles, California. Nobody there to help me. Okay? Nobody there. So all these, you know, LAPD talking about, oh, we're gonna bring AI and we're gonna bring these smart police. So that way you get the autistic person that literally just lives a normal day in life, goes through a normal day in life every single day. That's who you're gonna pick. Because that makes sense, right? Even though it doesn't make sense, let's make it make sense. You're threatened by an autistic person. Why are you threatened by an autistic person? They're saying something. Why are you threatened by them saying something? They have the right to speak. Why are you threatened by their right to speak? Dude, I've had cartel. I'm not talking about one specific ethnicity, okay? I want to get that very clear. I'm not talking about one specific ethnicity, all right? That's not what I want to do. All right, so basically, you're getting screwed over. You were 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 not getting health care. You were literally having insurance fraud, pulled strings every time. Your lawfulness did not matter ever. It did not matter. Why would it matter, dude? It's not a police issue. It's not a firefighter issue. It's not a government issue. It's not a disabled, a retardation issue. And for a disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. The fact that I could barely even speak that, I lost huge amounts of bone just from a simple tooth extraction, right? Plus, I probably have cancer on this side of my sinus, but I've been talking about that one. Oh, and talking about that one and talking illiterately, whether you're from, you know, more Asian dominant population or a more African dominant population, you know, hood. I came from Wilmington. Wilmington is essentially like Gaza in Los Angeles. I mean, there's really nothing out there. Oh, and also talk about Gaza. You guys remember those Iranian protesters? They're not protesting for their people. They literally just left them. Even if their people are still there, how do you know whether they're participating in that list or not? Makes zero sense. Does that make sense though? Maybe just put something in the comments. Does it make sense? I let the audience interact, dude. I've deleted videos, man. I've deleted videos that have been just awesome, right? Just waiting for the bus, just like I am right now. Same bus line. I'm not going to say which bus line because they all pull some stuff. They all do it. If the cops could do it, they could do it. They sell the whole population of youth. Young adults, forget about it. They're basically the middle child. Like, you know what I mean? Like, middle child, like, you're getting attacked from all sides. Elders, adults, youth. And then the elders, it's like, just move this money, man. Can you hold on to this money, please? The government comes in. Social Security is not real, dude. Social Security is not real because my mom's pulled money laundering. Technically. Okay, so let's say we can't say money laundering. Educational discrimination. Working for LAUSD. Did you not see what happened to LAUSD? I had kids literally pass by me, call me the N hard R word. And they were definitely like 100% white. And if there are non-white in there, what difference would it make? What difference would it really make, really? But like, really? Like, I just put my hand in your face. I was like, really? Because I don't have enough time to like do this whole video, man. To be honest, and I know this is going to sound insane to say, like, on YouTube, and if I get canceled, I don't really care. I'm not saving especially any youth. I'm not doing that. Dude, these celebrities consent to Diddy parties and Epstein retreats. Why am I going to risk my life for somebody that's not even my child? Especially if they could betray me, knowing that they're a child and a human being just like me. What difference does it make, dude? I mean, like, really? You see that sky? It's blue every single day, man. It's blue every single day. This sky is going to be blue every single day. Okay? We've already seen what kids could do on the news. Alright? So now people are like, dude, why would you make this video, dude? This is crazy. I'm like, because I want you to look at this, okay? This is for the American Lung Cancer Association, right? Vaccines, whatever. Vaccines didn't work. Maybe they worked. Maybe they just, you know, used it to take out a little people that didn't want to do a little moving money. Life doesn't pause when you're sick. Dude, I literally slept and my mom was abusing me with not only just cartel, not only just, you know, any of the non-white population, also Asia and, yeah, basically all of Asia, dude. I'm not exaggerating. I have the proof. Also, my mom took my dog. Okay, so I could talk about how many crimes the police have done to me, especially in relation to my mom, but my mom took my dog, dude. All right?